Show me bird game. I don't remember any of this. It's cold. It feels even colder than when it was around New Year's. Maybe the wind's stronger? I'm starting to think I should build a wall, or maybe dig myself a new bedroom. With this kind of weather, some birds are even collapsing in the street. Hey, wait. Isn't that one Sakia? Sakia? What's wrong? Oh my god, he's dead. Don't ask for the details. Just carry me to your miserable abode, I beg of you. Leave him. Wandering around and collapsing in the street at this time of night doesn't seem like customary practice for an aristocrat. What happened, Sakia? Don't tell me your family has fallen from high society. I've ruined everything. I let Oko-san in. He's destroyed. He's been disowned. What happened? I shall not say. Eh? What were you doing wandering around in the wilderness, then? I was not wandering. I was on my way here. Be honored. Oh, so this isn't a coincidence after all. Did you want something from me, then? No, don't flatter yourself. Eh? Should we call your family or something? No! He looks really angry. Listen, don't. You dare. Don't you dare call my house. Sakia, did you run away from home? That sounds bad. No, I simply left of my own volition. So, you ran away. Isn't that the same thing? Yep. What happened, Sakia? Forgot my name was Pigeon. I was like, what does a pigeon have to do with this? Pigeon, do you remember when we talked in the music room at school last fall? My cat has come to join me again. Hello? What? You got a little white spot on your chest. When did that happen? Is that just the light reflecting? You look like a cat she. You gonna steal my soul or something? Play fairy tricks? Well, is that a yes? Okay then. Do you remember what I asked you then? You asked me what I loved. You asked me what I loved. That's right, and you gave a simple, honest answer right away. And that made me jealous. Been there. Did I mishear? That's the last thing I'd have expected from him, of all people. I don't understand, Sakia. Why? I'm one of the few of the pure bloodline. I'm ranked higher than any of my siblings. I have been slated to become the next family head since birth. There's no reason I shouldn't be. Other than that you don't want to be. But you don't want to take your father's place? How did you know that? It's obvious, it's written all over your face. Your little, slightly grainy and artifacted pigeon face. I love music, but my father does not approve. Actually, I was told a story recently. I've been going to Japanese tea classes, or Chado, and I'm studying specifically Urosenkei, because there are 3 different schools of Japanese tea. And my teacher happened to know one of the kind of inheritors of like being next in line, and all he ever wanted to do was write, become a writer. And her story ended up being about responsibility and how once you let go of your expectations and learn to live with what you have, you become a lot more, I guess, peaceful or, like, satisfied with yourself, but I couldn't help but feel that that was a bit a bit sad. I don't think you should ever have to sacrifice your future for past tradition. I don't know. Anyway, random aside. When I was young, I owned a number of instruments, but he had them all thrown away. I want to see tiny bird instruments. I know this is sentimental and all that. Did they pluck it with their little graspers? What are those called? Feet. Is there another word for bird legs? Like the little talons? That sounds more like a raptor or like bird of prey. Claws? Bird feet. Art is not our realm. The joy of creation is the domain of peasants. Our role is to be patrons and promoters of the artists we admire, not be artists ourselves. A noble who sows his own wheat is a fool. That's not true. I think anyone who can play music should be encouraged, no matter who their parents are. That is because you think with a peasant's values. My world is different from yours. I'm not talking about what peasants think. I'm talking about what I think. What about you, Sakia? What do you think? What do I think? You speak in riddles. I carry the name of LaBelle. To play at applying my own standards and ideas to the world would be a disgrace. But didn't you say that you left the mansion of your own accord? Isn't that applying your own idea to the world? You've contradicted yourself. What do you want to do in life, Sakia? I must succeed my father as the next family head. No, geez, that's not what I meant. What if you could forget about the LaBelle family and do anything in the world? What would you do then? Forget about the LaBelle family? What mockery is this? We're speaking hypothetically, dummy. If I could do anything in the world, I would continue studying music. I would love to see how far I could go as a musician. He sounds uncharacteristically modest. I was half expecting him to give some rambling speech about he would unite the world and become king or something. Oh, that doesn't seem his style. He's pretentious, but he doesn't seem like he wants to rule anything. Just be better than people. Or put on airs of it anyway. You love music, don't you? If I could hear you play the piano again, I would be very happy, Sakia. I think you've answered your own question. Answered my own question? Don't be ridiculous. This is a mere fantasy. It has no connection to reality. Have you told your father that you want to continue studying music? Don't be ridiculous. How could I lower myself so? So you haven't even asked him about it. You wouldn't be lowering yourself, Sakia. Are you ashamed to love music? You should ask him. It's worth a try, right? I mean, you have already run away. If the worry is being kicked out, then, like, you're already here. Perhaps you are right. I suppose I never would have thought of that if I hadn't talked to you. You were confused about what you wanted, Sakia. I just gave you a little push. Pigeon? Yes? I'm going to speak with him when I return. If he refuses, would you carry my fallen body to safety one more time? Are you planning to run away for real next time? If it comes to that. I'll follow you anywhere you need to go, Sakia. You'll always have a safe place here, okay? I shall return to you. Thank you, Pigeon. And so he set out across the wilderness once more. I don't know if his father will accept him, or if he really will run away. But I know he'll come back to me. And I pray that our future will be a happy one. That felt like a quick ending. Or maybe I just know what I'm doing now, so that now that I'm into the night. Oh, his little scarf! Ending number 2. Interesting. Alright, here we go again. I think we'll go to the library this time. Books out from the library, I'll return them. Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly anybody here. Huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not. A mourning dove stands in the dark corner, staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Given my little speech before, but mourning doves are so cute. They're just like, they sit on the ground and they coo. And I suppose they're everywhere. I know they're up in Farmington, Missouri, where my grandparents live. But where? I feel like I saw a mourning dove recently. But when would I have left my house? I don't remember. Anyway. Did you want something from me? He looked away. Not really. Pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure? Yes, I don't want anything to do with you. It's the things you're carrying that I'm interested in. He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood? I'm Pigeon. Normal. A sophomore. What about you? You're... Nagaki. Fujishiro. Nagaki. Freshman. They missed out on the opportunity for the cool eyeliner and lipstick. This boy is so bland. Cool color, though. I like this sort of spring green. Fujishiro Nagaki, huh? Mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad. Leave me alone. He's reading his book again. Okay, sorry to bother you. Keep meeting depressing people today. You just said that out loud! And now we're narrating that to ourselves. Now that I have this out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that... Pigeon drama... I get a kick out of his sprite every time. Creepy little guy. Hold him gentle like Hamburger. The library staff. That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun. Today's an elective day, what should I do? Well, since we couldn't get through the books, I'm going to go with math class and hope that it's sort of bookish. It'll increase our intelligence and then we'll be able to parse the actual books that we rented. Because I don't like leaving things unfinished, and I'm hoping that even though it's a fictional game, I get to, like, finish all of the books. Like, I don't want to give up! Mr. Nanaki dozed off as usual, but class was somehow good anyway. I feel smarter already. Receptionist duty today, better hurry. Boring, as usual. Actually, I just remembered I used to work at a library. For the Spark program. And that was around 2013? And so, since it was the Spark reading program and I checked out books for children, and I had my little name tag, which of course says Ahna, and then every single child proceeded to ask me, like from Frozen? And I go, yep, like from Frozen. And they go, wow, you don't look as cool. Mean to me. But I checked out their books anyway, and looking back on it, I feel like Can't remember how old I was, but I was a child too. Leaving a child to check out a bunch of books for other people. It's kind of an interesting program. I forget what Spark stood for. But yeah, that's back when I was also a really avid reader before easier stimuli to get a hold of that uses less brain power became more widely available to me. I'd like to get back into books though. Started reading or picked up a while ago, The Color Magic, because I'd read the Mort series previously and wanted to start afresh since it's been quite a while and I've been enjoying reading through that. I really like Terry Pratchett books. I think he's probably my favorite author, which is interesting because I never thought I'd be the kind of person who would have a favorite author, but like anything he writes, I'd be like, yeah, I'd read that. Anyway, that was a long rant about books in the library. It's on the 5th floor, though, so at least the view is nice. Sitting here twiddling my thumbs is bad for me. I wish someone would come ask me something. There's no birdie here. I wonder if it'd be okay to close early? Ah, I wish I could just spread my wings and fly away. Planning to jump off the building? The window there's rather good for that, Miss Receptionist. Nagiki, when did you... I've been here all along. I never noticed. He's almost as bad as the doctor. You're thinking I have no presence, right? It's okay, I already know that. You certainly seem to like this place. Yes, is that a problem? No, books are nice. They are. Why don't you join the library staff, Nagiki? You could read whatever you want. I already read whatever I want. Touché. You shouldn't slack off, Miss Receptionist. And with that, he takes a book and is gone between the stacks. What a strange bird. I just realized that his, like, oh, he seems sad, he's a mourning dove. I just now realized that. Actually, is it spelled? Yeah, it is spelled mourning. Like, a period of grief. A lot of people think they're mourning doves, as in the opposite of whatever's going on in the background here. Whatever's going on in the background here. That sounds like I don't know what nighttime is. Yes! Good in conversation. Hello, I am a real human being. I know what nighttime is, and I enjoy hobbies and snacks.